Hello guys, another video. We got Eric today, another big flat earth enthusiast. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what he has to say. I'm assuming he has gonna discuss right now the horizon and zooming in and all that good
Decided
stuff.
to support the idea of a spherical Earth is the observation of ships appearing to disappear hull first over the horizon. Prominent astrophysicists and institutions like NASA often reference this phenomenon as proof of Earth's curvature. However, with the advent of modern zoom lenses on cameras, observations continue to demonstrate that ships previously thought to have dipped below the horizon due to Earth's curvature have been brought back into full view using powerful zoom lenses. These observations demonstrate that even the top of the waterline, which remains well above the ship's hull, is still visible and continues to extend far beyond the vessel. The law of perspective tells
On a spherical earth, the horizon is the point where the curvature blocks the hull. Zooming can restore visibility, but the hull is still there. You just gotta zoom in, which means hidden by curvature. Um, there's an example that I have written down is imagine walking over a hill. As you go over, your feet disappear from sight first, following your legs, and so on. The same things happens with ships on the ocean. The curved earth causes the bottom of the ship to vanish from the view before the top.
us that parallel lines will appear to draw together as they get further away from us. This visual phenomenon makes everything look as though it diminishes in size and is heading toward a central point. The effect of perspective results from how our vision interprets long, straight lines extending away from us. The principle of perspective on flat planes quite simply requires this effect to occur. Despite the floor and ceiling being parallel in the image shown here, they both appear to converge toward a central point, known as the vanishing point of perspective. Similarly, the walls, which are also parallel, converge at this same point. This is simply an optical illusion as a result of the laws of perspective. Take for instance someone walking away from a viewer. As they move further away, they will seem to descend into the ground. Their feet will be the first to go out of sight, and gradually the rest of their body will follow, until they appear to be swallowed by the earth, eventually followed gradually by the rest of the ship, until it is no
Let's
longer
skip a
visible.
little bit.
The appearance of a ship
I get
disappearing
his
over the
point at
horizon
this point.
is not evidence of it traversing the curvature of the earth. It is due to the limitations of human visual precision over long distances, which produces this well-known optical illusion that we commonly observe every day. Many people believe they have observed the Earth's curvature while flying in an airplane. However, this perception is most often influenced by the curved windows at their corners, or simply stems from an optimistic interpretation. This belief is reassessed in light of evidence from high-altitude weather balloons, which can ascend to 120,000 feet or more, and are often equipped with rectilinear lenses. This type of lens is designed.
Curvature is visible at 35,000 feet with wide field of view. Um, let's see what else here. 6 miles up is where the curvature becomes obvious. 120,000 feet, 23 miles is too low for the full dust curvature.
To prevent the distortion of straight lines, thereby avoiding the creation of false curvature. The common view that passengers can discern the Earth's curvature from a commercial airplane certainly needs to be reconsidered. Given that the Earth's curvature remains undetected at a significantly higher altitude of 120,000 feet, where weather balloons operate, it is certainly not found at lower altitudes of 35.
These balloon conspiracies too is another thing, because it was crazy to me when people started talking about how they have 10,000 balloons every day and all this nonsense.
1,000 feet for commercial airliners, where any possible curvature would be even less visible. Magellan's famous circumnavigation from east to west is often cited as evidence supporting the spherical Earth model. However, proponents of a flat Earth model demonstrate that such a journey is equally possible on a flat Earth by strictly following a compass heading directly west. In this scenario, the compass would continuously point toward a specific direction, which on a flat Earth is assumed to circle around a central point, such as the North Pole. This would allow a navigator to trace a continuous circle back to a starting point.
Alright, so on a flat Earth, circumnavigating west would require traveling a perfect circle around the North Pole. Real world routes would be impossible as distance grow exponentially on a flat disk. Flat Earth models fail to explain why southern hemisphere star trails rotate opposite to northern stars, a phenomenon only possible on a sphere. Interesting. These people, no matter what, I've heard this what he's saying in many other videos, just thrown up, regurged billions and billions of times differently. Just but they're all following the same person, the same YouTube videos they watched. They're just hitting it, spitting it in their own ways.
By maintaining the same compass heading throughout the entire journey. To illustrate, imagine the North Pole at the center of a flat Earth, and a compass always pointing towards this central north. When navigating, one would be moving in a large circle around this point. Thus, even on a flat Earth, maintaining a consistent easterly or westerly compass heading would eventually lead back to the journey's origin, just as would be with a spherical Earth circumnavigation. It should be noted that a complete circumnavigation of Earth from north to south has never been achieved. This is a point often highlighted by flat Earth proponents. Such a journey would be impossible under the flat Earth model, as it lacks the spherical form required to permit uninterrupted north to south travel that returns back to the starting point. This aspect of navigation remains a critical challenge in the debate over Earth's shape.
Magellan just drove in a circle around North Pole. Works in Flyers 2. Truth, if Earth were flat, going west would mean driving in a tiny circle near the North Pole. Magellan went around the whole planet through South America and Asia. Try that on a flat map. It's like driving off the edge. Yeah, this video is very interesting. He has a lot of videos that's just regurgitating the same information. A lot of it's clickbaiting. You know, science confirms passport should be abolished. Spiritual 5-year-old flat Earth proofs.
Now, let's explore key elements that challenge the contemporary claim of a spinning globe. Following examples, we will check whether the outcomes we anticipate align with observations one would expect if the Earth is indeed a globe of the reported dimension in the New Jersey Pine Barrens, 40 miles distant.
So he's talking about curves again? Seems what I'm talking about.
This island.
And we've seen people talk about this all the time. Just go in a higher building, go in an elevator, you'll be able to see it.
Disparate locations worldwide. Marconi's radio question. For this
curvature, blah, 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 blah. Alright guys, this is another video. I'll find another one. Until then, I'll see you guys later.